This is called Auroraville. Ooh, look at that house with the cupola there. You probably didn't see it. I apologize. This is unincorporated. It says there's a historical marker. Ooh, look at that building there. Ooh, that's cool. What is that? What was that? Holy cow, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Auroraville. Let's take a little gander here at Auroraville. Look at this house here. Look at that. Here, let's take the camera out. Look at that. Sorry about the sun. That's kind of a different looking home, don't you think? So Auroraville is an unincorporated community located in the town of Aurora, Waushara County, Wisconsin. So I'm in Waushara County. No demographics, no notable people, just some cool looking abandoned. Up there's a historical marker. I have no idea what lake this is, but we are in Auroraville, Wisconsin, and here is the historical marker. It says the Auroraville Fountain. The Auroraville Fountain has been providing water to this community since just after the Civil War. The land surrounding Auroraville is abundant in natural springs called artesian wells. In 1867, John Knister of Auroraville bored this natural spring well in the center of town. Heading north or south, many travelers and their teams of horses refreshed themselves at this location in the 19th century. Originally, the fountain was built as a wooden trough, but by 1927 it had deteriorated and was replaced with a copper vat from a local burned-out cheese factory. In 1936, the Works Project Administration, WPA, built the ornate stone enclosure around the copper tank. The Auroraville Fountain, now part of the Waushara County Park System, remains as it looked in the 1930s and still stands as a unique stopping place at the center of town. That was erected in 2000, so this is the well. Right here. There it is. Huh. Here's the front. Something just hopped in there. What was that, a frog? There may have been a frog. The Auroraville Well. Or fountain. There's something I need right now, and that is a porta potty. So I am going to use that. The grass is kind of wet from the snow melt. It's got to be careful. Oh, it's beautiful out here today. Oh, here we go. There's the lake. Still frozen in spots. There's what looks to be an old mill, or still a mill, over there. And I am going there. I gotta show you this thing. I was gonna go in here. Look at that. Cobwebs. This thing has not been cleaned in a very, very long time. I don't even want to lift the lid on that thing. That's gross. That little building here says general merchandise. I don't know what this was. I guess a store at one time. It says Live, Laugh, Love. It says general merchandise. There's a lot of stuff inside. But this has not been opened for a very long time. I don't know if you can see what's in there. Try to cover it up. What's inside, folks? It looks like a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, cool old like light post that would be outside like a police station. There is a car parked here, so I'm guessing somebody lives here. Up above. Oh, look at this old stove. Look at that. That's neat. Old trunk right there. Wow, Auroraville, you're a nice surprise. We are entering Poy Sippi. This is Poy Sippi. They have a Dollar General. Poy Sippi. I think I'm saying that correctly. Poy Sippi is an unincorporated census designated place, gas 319, in the town of Poy Sippi in Waushara County. Population 371. There's a bar. There's the Pine River we're going over currently. And this must be the downtown area of Poy Sippi. Got a bar and grill. Road Rash Bar and Grill. Road Rash Bar and Grill. Very quiet, sleepy. That's a sporting goods store. Huh. Oh, look at that building right there. Ooh, yeah. Pretty interesting little area. Poy Sippi. Never been here. That's the Emmaus Lutheran Church right there. Got to turn around. Let me tell you a little bit of history about Poy Sippi. The Pine River was called Poygan Sippi by Potawatomi Indians because it flowed into Lake Polygon. Or Poygon. I'm sorry. Lake Poygon. Where's Lake Poygon? We'll have to find that. The name was contracted to Poy Sippi. It is said to be a corruption of an Indian word meaning Sioux River. S-I-O-U-X River. Oh, very older, much older town. There's the First Lutheran Church. So they have a couple churches. Very, very... What is that? We'll have to stop and check that out. First Lutheran Steeple Memorial. That's what that is. Huh. Let's get out and take a look-see, shall we? So that's the new steeple over there, and this must be the original. Okay. I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. I wonder why this steeple is here. Why they took it down and moved it over here. I don't know. Anybody watching this from Poy Sippi can explain it to me? Yeah, kind of an older, beat-up town. Coming up is the Poy Sippi Fire Station, Fire Department. All right, there's the Poy Sippi Fire Department. I want to turn down that one other road and see if there's anything else. It's so gorgeous outside. 62 degrees right now at 10:58 a.m. So that's a bowling alley. All right. We've got a bowling alley here. This is where I wanted to turn. For rent or lease. There's the gas station. See if there's anything we're missing over here. There's a little produce stand. Poy Sippi Community Park. I don't see a park. It said that there's a park down there somewhere. And I think that's going to do it for Poy Sippi. By the way, the fire danger today, according to Smokey the Bear, low.